said. We're gonna have a good day, and all my homies wanna ride today. That's right. And all these mommies look fly today, and all we wanna do is get by today. Hey.
We are back after our winter hiatus. A few of the seniors needed some medical procedures, I don't know, something about hip replacements or something. But anyway, we're hooking into our first e-bike enduro, the Whaka, and it's held at the Okataina Western Trail. Brilliant trail, as you'll see coming up. As we're a polite bunch of e-bikers, we let the ladies go first. This is actually the second stage of the day. I forgot to push start on my GoPro on the first stage. It was super short, 30 seconds, so we didn't miss out on too much. I decided I'll just check the grip level of the track up here. Yep, and regretting not putting new tyres on. That will really come into play later on the power uphill stage, but we'll discuss that when we get to it. As you can probably tell by my frantic painting there, it's quite pedally, so really keeping in the spirit of enduro. It's not full on downhill. These tracks are amazing, considering I haven't been doing much riding at all over winter. You couldn't have asked for better trails to get back into it. Really nice grade 3s, able to maintain a fair bit of speed, but still a few tricky corners. Fairly sharp, that would a couple of them would come into little climbs. This one here I overcook a bit. We managed to hold it together. I can't say how good this track was. My decision for not putting new tyres on is I did ride it the weekend before, and it was slightly drier, and I sort of thought with the pumice base that I'd get away with the tyres I had on, but it becomes quite evident later that that wasn't the best choice. All of this extremely heavy breathing was actually worth it. I came away with the stage win on this one.
Yeah, move up, guys. I couldn't see That's good. Oh, you've got no restriction. How'd you get on that left hand?
I'm going to catch him, he's a lightweight. Thank you. The dreaded power stage. As this is an e-bike enduro, there is always some uphills. This one, thankfully, they decided to only put one in it, but boy was it a doozy. As with everything in GoPro land, you can't appreciate how steep this is. And I'll be the first to admit I'm gravity challenged. I can go with it really well. I cannot go against it. It really doesn't work out for me. I don't want to harp on about not having new tyres, but as you can see, This isn't really working out that well for me. And the worst bits are yet to come. I'm struggling on the easy bits. Apparently I'm an extremely slow walker.
Nah.
Hop on there, bro. Round the corner,
The only positive I took away from this was it wasn't only myself that struggled with that climb. I'm not too sure if I want to work on my pushing technique, but there might be something in it. These guys were all far more proficient at it than I was. I think I came in 33rd on this stage, so they were clearly faster than I was at pushing their bikes. Not too sure I'm that keen on really training for it. But anyway, I did suffer a lot on this stage. And at the end here is Rodney, as always, offering lots of trail advice, probably just telling me to get over it and carry on.
Nice.
Oh, I think this funny sky shot is actually me passing out momentarily.
Go and look alive, Rod. Stop yawning.
Yeah, mate. I'll be right.
Turn it on.
Have to get up that hill.
Oh, we're going to swap batteries or what?
Ah. You right? There you go.
Swap at the top, probably is more sensible.
Yeah.
Heaps. Rightio. Thank you.
Bye.
This is that nasty uphill, but in reverse, so we're now heading down it. Must admit, gravity's in my favour here, so a lot easier going down. Did I mention I didn't put new tyres on for today?
Shit.
Well, we're just about halfway through stage 5. It's super long, super pedally, and as I'd come off at the top, my sort of strategy was just to try and carry as much momentum as I could, as smooth as I could. But I was really struggling by this point. I was super fatigued. I just put it down to nearing the end of a long day and just no fitness or stamina because I hadn't really been riding through winter. I came around this corner and realised my screen was blue. This means I'm in tour, not the power setting that you want to be in for racing. I sort of worked my way up here to a spot where I could sort of move my thumb up and push me into the turbo setting, which is a red screen. this really impacted my time on this trail. I think I ended up finishing 22nd, so it really shows you what a difference the power settings on the bike make. But anyway, that's racing. Still enjoyed the trail nonetheless.
Fell off. Yeah.
You look very clean for something you came off.
Yeah.
Nothing left.
Here we are on stage 6 of 7, second to last, getting closer to home now. The good thing about this Enduro and the way that the track works, as we get towards the end of the day, the tracks become a bit more friendly, a little less steep, a little more flowy, so it just becomes a little less risky, I guess, although there is a few dark patches as we come into the trees that are a little bit slippery, but just enough to keep you on your toes really, so it's not too boring. And obviously you're carrying a bit of speed, so that's always entertaining too. Really enjoyed the day. This trail I'll definitely ride it more if you're ever in the area. Definitely hit it up. You just got to remember that it's a dock trail, so that there is other walkers, runners, hunters on the trail as well. It's not a dedicated mountain biking trail, so you just got to watch that. But absolute excellent trail. Unfortunately, stage 4, which was everyone's favourite, it's the descent down the other side. I forgot to turn my GoPro on. Absolutely annoyed at myself at that. It was by far the best stage and actually would have made the most footage. I got past a couple of guys heading down, but as always, Murphy's Law, I didn't capture the best bit. But anyway, I'm sure I'll get it again one day. But certainly get my tail up here, getting close to home, nearly over. I think I finished 8th on this one, so a vast improvement over my last stage.
Whaka. Come on. Yeah.
Stage 7, last stage of the day. My GoPro actually went flat on here, which again was a bit of a shame. By now I'd recovered after my fateful stage 5 at tour mode. Was feeling good about myself and actually won this stage. So yeah, the day ended on a high for me. I think he ended up 3rd in class and 9th overall for the day, so not too bad. Happy with that. To be fair, I would have been happy with any placing. Any day you walk away from is a good day. this is actually after the stage, and we're just working our way back out to the road. I just thought I'd put some of this in. Such an enjoyable track and a really neat place to ride. I even took a little bit of footage on the way back to the car park. We actually parked next to the lake, so if you come and did this trail in the heat of summer and wanted a cool off, you could most certainly have a dip in the lake before you headed home, which would be absolutely fantastic. You'll see a glimpse of the car park further down the road. Like I say, even the sort of ride back on the road, really enjoyable, really scenic. Yeah, just a beautiful part of the country to ride in. Now, I don't know who this guy is, but he's an absolute legend in my book. He actually passed us about halfway through the ride today, so he had ran the entire track. And here's the car park we used. It's only about 1.5 km or so from the trail entry, and like I say, on a hot summer's day, what better place to stop off and have a bit of a swim. Absolutely cracker place. What a fantastic day.
Fancy light.